Having a short memory, especially in bad times, where you gotta have a short memory also in good times. They have the same desperation, same force that we played offensively and defensively. Try to replicate, knowing that they'll have more of the force on their side, but we can control what we control. And we gotta be sure we're very good.
The late term people, is that easier said than done?
No,
when you're on the
should be. But if you want to get where we want to get, it can't be. So whether it is or not, we have our
James said that.
Okay.
I know that y'all have been really good on the road, but what are the challenges of going to a place like that where they've won, I think, 15 straight playoff games in a row?
Well, the challenge is you're playing Golden State. I mean, that's why they've won 15 in a row, not because of the buildings, because they're good. I mean, we're everybody, all these players are used to playing in hostile environments or loud or whatever. I mean, it helps a little bit, but sometimes you can feed off the energy also from the other crowd. So you try to take them out as soon as you can away the crowd. But they're a good basketball team, and that's the obstacle you got to overcome, not where you play.
Understanding that Steph can go off at any time, being who he is, are there things that you felt were done very well defensively that made that more difficult that you want to do? Or what are the keys to defending?
I think the switching and getting up and make sure that we get matched up in transition and try to, we try to not give them any open looks whatsoever. And if they're getting, hard twos or acrobatic layups and stuff like that, we'll live with it. But we got to make sure that mentally we don't have lapses where we don't communicate, we don't get back. Of the sort.
Which would be true against almost anybody.
Which would be true against anybody, but you better be really good against this guy because you make one guy you may only make a lapse. Oh, we dodged the bullet. You're not dodging any bullets, these guys. You make a lapse, they're scoring. And so we got to make sure we're, and you're going to make some. The first game, I think we just had a stat up there like we had 35 miscommunications or whatever, and now we knocked it down to about 20. So you're just trying to get it better as the series goes on and just make it tougher.
When you guys talk about those communications, miscommunications in other words, is it all about yes switch or don't switch on different things?
Almost 100% or about 100% is switching and being in the right spot, having faith your teammate will cover you and being able to talk it out quicker and recognize the situation.
When you were saying the other day that you switched so much because of several reasons, one of which you said was the rule changes. Were you referring to the defensive rule change, or are you?
No, rule change. Does that say that?
I think so.
You better check the tape. Well, I don't mean the rule change on that. I don't know why I would say that. But,
well, Steve said it too, though.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He's smarter than I am, so it's probably true. Maybe that's where I picked it up. I don't know. No.
But I assumed you meant to be able to switch off the ball, and
yeah. Well, here's the deal. To me, it's because they're so good, and players have gotten so good that any kind of you start chasing them, they come off picks. I don't think it's not humanly possible for me to get around a pick in time that Steph, Clay, and company and Durant can get a shot off. It's not there. So now what can you do? You can anticipate that you have to switch, anticipate and try not to get them the ball or arrive on the catch. Because if you're a split second late, they're knocking it down. And that's why we always thought that eventually we'll have to go to switching to be able to combat what they do.
Mike, mentally, doesn't it help to know that you've won out there this year?
Maybe I can, at my age, I think I can remember that far. That's a long time. We've won everywhere, and like I said, at any time if we play our best game, we can beat anybody. So we're confident enough, but I think we also have the right amount of fear that that's a great thing.
It's that right amount of fear. James said you guys talked about it. You knew it was going to be that way.
Right.
Game one, but we just couldn't.
Yeah, we just didn't quite have it, and it happens. And for whatever reason, maybe being off or or who knows? It's hard to say why. But we did have it on game two. Now we know the kind of the formula that we have to do and see if we can repeat it.
But the film sessions following the game, is the process a little bit kind of like trying to anticipate what adjustments they might make after their loss?
Yeah, but again, if we do what we do, we don't really. I mean, they might make some adjustments, but most adjustments now will come from maybe playing one guy longer, rotation is a little bit different. But they're not going late, like I said, they're not going to change their offense, but they're going to do what they do. they'll just try to get more efficient in what they do. We'll try to get more efficient defensively.
You mentioned the rotation. You shortened it by 1 and then by 2 in the second half.
Right.
Is that the plan going forward? Or do you throw
We'll
Luc
see.
back out?
We'll see. That's the biggest thing is we know that now we're going to play after Sunday. It's going to be every other day. So we have to be aware of that. At the same time, we just got to make sure our guys, have something going down the stretch.
Do you want Luc to get some more time and see if he can work his way out of it?
Well, that'll depend on a lot of factors, but we'll watch, and we got 2 good days of practice here, and we'll figure it out.
Mike, you guys did some team building stuff last summer that the guys kind of do on their own, and I know it's been a while, but Drew League, Vegas, Summer Leagues, these guys don't have to come out for that stuff they do, and then the Bahamas trip.
Right.
If you look back, chemistry was good the previous year, but if you look back, how much of a role can that play to building what you kind of have now?
I think it plays a big role in the sense of, can I criticize a teammate because we've been together and we know in a good way, but being able to get on somebody without somebody being offended or take it the wrong way.
Because you have that foundation that you
have
built.
the foundation you built. They're friends. They know it. They talk all the time. So now at a timeout, you don't have somebody trying to kill somebody. It's like, hey, we talked about this, and this is what we need to do, and we have guys that are, Chris, PJ, James, everybody, and Trevor. Everybody has something to say from a good place, and everybody knows we're from a good place. And when that happens and the chemistry is built, then it makes a big difference. And usually that works over years.
Yeah.
It doesn't, first year, that's why teams just put together. It takes a little while to build that trust stuff and that camaraderie. Except these guys wanted to get it done quick, and they're doing a pretty good job.
Thank you.
How hard is that to have in-game
How hard it is to win a championship? Pretty hard. That's what it takes. It takes a championship mentality and heart to. A lot of this can come down to just how gritty and tough and feisty and mean and spirited and taking the edge every play. You gotta have it. You gotta have that championship edge, and you can't go to the supermarket and buy championships. They don't do that. So we gotta be mentally ready.
Mike, is Chris dealing with anything physically?
He had a little. I think his foot was hurting a little bit, but it shouldn't be. Just normal. Nothing on the sideline.
Is he practicing today?
Yeah, he's good.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you.